Good morning, folks. Today is August 6th, 2019, Tuesday. This is Milo G here with Matrix888.org and Gematry.com. I hope everybody's doing very well, and we wish every one of you happy, profitable day today. Um, as I've mentioned in our previous videos, we are a group that is involved in a study called Gematria and Numerology. This is a study developed to calculate the values of individual words. Many detailed scientific reports claim that Gematria originated first as an Assyro-Babylonian Greek system of code and numerology adopted into the Jewish culture as well. And based on that, our group believes uh, that everything in the world is coded somehow, and we live in a coded matrix. And every individual living on Earth has her own coded life path, and we call it life destiny. Um, of course, this life destiny is coded in many different ways, and based on the circumstances surrounding us and our actions in life, we choose which coded life path we can take. So, take this fact into account. Our belief is that uh, uh, there is a coded matrix which everything has a purpose, time, and place, and therefore, by using the accurate gematria numerology, we try to successfully decode the life matrix. Now, let me repeat the. Let me go back to our prior videos. We actually haven't done any videos since we've had the websites, but we this was a few years ago when we started the main website Matrix888.org. But recently, because we've gathered some interest from subscribers, we started a YouTube channel. We posted already 3 videos with sports events. In the first video, there was a game between Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. We did not provide any pick. We just did a free analysis. Unfortunately, the analysis were pointing out going on Milwaukee Brewers, but they lost that game in the extra innings from the Giants. Then in the second video, we were very successful, where it was a boxing match between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. Of course, we picked the Manny Pacquiao to win the fight with minus 138 odds, and he did. And in video number 3, we had an excellent breakdown of the game between Atlanta Braves and Cincinnati Reds. Game 2 of the series. We advise everybody to bet against Kevin Gossman and take the Cincinnati Reds with the run line and Alex Wood. And Cincinnati Reds not only covered, but they won the game outright 5-2. They clobbered the Atlanta Braves. It's a great win for us. So if we have to be exact, out of those 3 videos, we went 2-1, although, as I mentioned in the first video, we did not provide a free pick officially. So let's concentrate on today, analyzing of the matrix today. We're going to Tropicana Field in Tampa, where Tampa Bay Rays playing the Toronto Blue Jays. Is game 2 of the series, August 6, 2019. Last night we had a little bit of a surprise as Tampa lost game 1, 0-2. Charlie Morton pitched well, but he didn't get any run support from his peers, so the Tampa Bay Rays lost the game from Toronto. Let's see what happens today. I'm showing some statistics here. However, this statistics has not updated the last night's game. So Tampa is currently 65-49, and they are 30-27 at home. Toronto is 46-69. So we have the following pitchers. Andrew Kittredge will start from the Tampa Bay Rays, number 36. He has a record of 1-0 of the season, and he's 4-3 in his career. So he's going to face Trent Thornton, who has a negative record, 4-7, for the Toronto Blue Jays. and his record against Tampa Bay Rays is just 0-1. Kittredge, on the other hand, his record versus Tampa is 0-0, but his last game at home, he actually defeated them 6-2, and this happened on May 4, 2018. Tampa Bay Rays defeated Toronto Blue Jays 6-2 the last time he pitched against Toronto at home. So that's a good record. On the other hand, Trent Thornton lost his game at Tampa 3-4 on May 29 this year. He allowed 7 hits, 3 runs, and 3 errors. Not that bad, but I believe the Tampa Bay Rays have slight pitching advantage with Andrew Kittredge, today to win the game, especially after losing last night 0-2. They'll be poised to look for a win here because they're an important battle for the wild card in the LA East. They're right before the Boston Red Sox, and I think they're in the battle with the Cleveland Indians. So this is going to be very interesting in finding out who is going to actually make it to the playoffs. But I believe Cleveland and Tampa Bay Rays will make it. I don't think Boston Red Sox is going to make it. So let's look it up some numbers here and see who is the favorite to win today. The first thing that comes to mind, Andrew Kittredge is number 36, as you can see it here. And he can deliver the Toronto Blue Jays 36th loss today. This is a good numerology, guys. On the other hand, Tampa Bay Rays can get to 66 season wins, which is another numerology match. Today is a day with numerology of 33 times 2, give us the 66. The Blue Jays can stay with 46 season wins. There is a match with the 46 numerology. So at home, Tampa Bay's record is 30-27. They can pick up their 31st win of the season, matching the numerology of 31. As I mentioned, Toronto Blue Jays poised to lose number 36 today. Let's look at a little bit more statistics. Okay, here, Tampa Bay Rays, they are 49-35 or 58.3% versus teams allowing more than 4.2 runs, which in this case is the Toronto Blue Jays. Tampa Bay Rays are 44-35, 55.7% in the third game without a day off. And both teams are playing a third game without a day off. So it's important to understand here that 35 is in play today in the numerology list. So Tampa Bay Rays should hold those 35 losses. On the other hand, they're 34-17 or 66.7% versus teams that win less than 46% of the games, in this case, Toronto Blue Jays. So the Tampa Bay Rays can pick up the 35th win here. It's a good alignment with the holding the 35 losses when the statistics above. Their pitcher, Andrew Kittredge, is 4-3 in the season. If in his career, if he wins today, this will give us 5-3 or 53 numerology or 16 numerology. So you have a double numerology here in play, 53 and 16, because 16 prime number is the number 53. If you don't know anything about prime numbers, you can go to matrix888.org and learn what they are, but they're very important for the study. 142 days since Andrew Kittredge's last birthday. And what is 142 gives us in the Hebrew table? It means destroyer, to be firm or healthy, sharp. So these are all good meanings, positive for him to win the game. Now let's concentrate on some statistics for the Toronto Blue Jays today. The Blue Jays are 14-26 and only 35% versus teams that win more than 54% of the games, in this case Tampa. And they have to understand that 27 Loss number 27 is in play here in the numerology list for the day. Toronto Blue Jays is also 32 and 55 or 36.8% in the third game without a day off. And they can hold the 32 wins here because 32 is also in the numerology list for the day. Toronto Blue Jays is also 19 and 30 or 38.8% as raw underdog. And they could get to the 31st loss today because 31 is in play as a number. Now the Toronto Blue Jays pitcher, Trent Thornton, he's at age 25, exactly 310 days since his last birthday. Let's look it up what 310 is going to give us in the Hebrew table. And 310 is giving us meanings of evil doing, to be sold, to sell oneself, to be heavy, village of luck, and strong one. So I would say we have neutral meanings here because we have positive plus negative. So we kind of say that the 310 is giving is playing a neutral role here. With all that said and done, the numbers clearly show that Tampa Bay Rays have a good advantage today to win game 2 of the series. I was looking at the odds, but currently no information available, for this game. Let me give you a little bit more information of what we do. Our group has been in existence for a few years now. This is our current record in the MLB. We are for an entire season. Currently, we're 117.79 or 59.69% positive of the season, making money. But 32 losses or 41% were with reduced wages, 50 to 75% less cost. Why is that? Because there are specific days with the so-called bet coding, as we say. Let's say if we have numbers like 666 number of the beast or 911 or some other numbers that we follow in the numerology list for the day, we advise people to play with 50 to 75% less cost wages. And those 32 losses that we incurred already, which is 41% of all losses with the reduced wages, this has to be taken into account because we save big money like that. If you have close to almost 41% of your total losses with less wages than normal, this saves you a tremendous amount of money. Since June 24th, our group has been on a good run, 45 to 25, which is 64.29%. So we increase actually our percentage. Who is leading the group in the MLB? This is myself, Milo. I'm 57 and 32 in the season with 64.04%. 14 losses with reduced wages. Second, I think, second is Larry. Let me just look it up. Larry is second with 43 to 31. 58.18% in the season. 12 losses with reduced wages. So we're doing very well. My suggestion to you guys is just go to matrix888.org and surf the site. You go to the track record. We have a top track record. You go to the track record top, scroll down to the comments, and we analyze daily. We listed daily a report of the performance report, so you can go back years and read it. Every day this report has been updated. We concentrate primarily in sports that do not involve a point spread system. These are the sports like MLB, NHL, soccer. And we also have a section in our website called Tips from the Experienced Bettor. So today I'm gonna give you one free tip. And one free tip is the type of sports to select a bet is very important in sports betting. I've been doing this since 1978, guys. So take it from me as a general rule, sports that involve the so-called point spread system, like the NFL and NBA, for example, shall be mostly avoided, folks. I know a lot of people love the NFL, I've lived over 20 years in the Boston area. I love the New England Patriots and Tom Brady, but guys, you have to understand that when you select the sports of like an NFL, you're not betting on the winners, but rather on a point spread which is designed to help the bookmakers cleaning you up very quickly. In general, teams don't care much by how many points they shall win a game, and in most cases, games that have very high interest with millions of TV viewers are often rigged and fixed by the numbers, and you have no way of knowing which of the teams could actually beat the point spread. Your chances to guess correctly are much higher at the blackjack table, and this is proven over the years by the numbers. Thus, there is no need for you to be involved in such rigged point spread games in the long run, because you will lose your money. That's a guarantee. And the point spread system, folks, is designed specifically for the reason to defeat you easily. Unfortunately, over 75% of the public doesn't have a slight clue about this and continue getting involved in this useless practice to bet on a point spread that could only generate losses for them. The preferred sport games to bet are in the MLB, NHL, soccer, tennis, boxing, all sports that do not involve a point spread, but rather betting on straight winners, money line or on a small run line. And if you believe I'm joking, I'm just gonna run a small video. There is an interview with Wayne Root, who was the king of Las Vegas, one of the best handicappers in the world. He was interviewed here a few years ago, and he's basically telling you that betting on football in the NFL is a losing proposition. And you can hear what he says. I'm just gonna start the video right now.
Gigantic mistake. Again, these are the perfect deadly sins that all gamblers make. It's the reason why USA Today reported just a few years ago that 99 out of 100 sports gamblers lose money during the football season. You know, you start out in September and you end up on the Super Bowl, 99 out of 100 lose money between those dates.
Okay, did you hear what he just said? That betting on the NFL is a losing proposition, and this is statistics which was basically listed by USA Today. And he made this interview in 2011, okay? So, and this proves our case that you have to avoid betting on the NFL. And I've heard cappers telling you, oh, okay, build a bankroll with the Major League Baseball to be ready for football. What a stupidity. This is the most stupid claim I ever heard. I've been in business since 1978, betting and following teams and results. This is the most stupid notion that anyone, can exercise. If you win money in Major League Baseball, you can roll it over in the NHL hockey because it does not involve a point spread system, or even go in soccer. Soccer doesn't involve a point spread system. You can avoid playing the draw in soccer when you take a winner with the draw no bet option. It still pays good. And you have a much higher chances in sports like that to win money rather than the NFL. So with that said, let me go back to the game we just have discussed. This was, I wanted to spend a little time educating you about this because I think it's extremely important. So in the game that we just discussed, Tampa Bay Rays has clear advantage. So our pick today will be Tampa Bay Rays -1 run, and the odds to be announced, because clearly there are no lines in this game, but when the lights are open, we take Tampa Bay Rays -1 run at home to even the series with Toronto Blue Jays. And with that being said, we want to thank you for your time that you spend here with us. I hope you start following this channel more often. As you see, we're using not only conventional method to make predictions, but unconventional methods, which matters. And we hope to see you again, guys. And I wish you best of luck with that pick. I wish everyone good luck today, and we'll be back. Thank you.